Right, sir. Let us go and try to understand today OBIA. OBIA. Let us go for introduction of OBIA. Close it. Let us go for introduction of OBIA. The OBIA, if you want to understand end to end, if you want to understand, then we need to know first free free tasks. That is, I can say free courses are OBAWE and ODA. These two things you must be aware of it. I am not going to discuss any one point related to the OBWE or any one point related to the ODI. Directly I am going to show you with the installation of OBIA what are the Oracle predefined work we are going to get it, that work how to configure it and how to customize it. Only these two things mainly I am concentrating. What is that? How to configure and how to customize it. So you go and see here OBIA stands for Oracle Business Intelligence Applications or BA apps or OOB. OOB stands for out of box work. Some people used to call it as OBIA. Some people used to call it as BA apps. Some people used to call it as out of box work. This OOB word also very famous. In the mail, some mails going to say I am trying to modify OOB work. I am getting this word error like that. Okay, simply they will write the OOB out of box work. Now OBA 11G released by Oracle with the combination of OBW 11G and ODA 11G in the year of 2013. If you observe one point here, Oracle guy previous to this OBA combination of OBW and ODA, he used to use Informatica. That also OBA is available. That version is called as this is the version. OBA is available. One more flavor. What is the one more flavor? OBWE plus Informatica plus DAC combination. OBWE plus Informatica plus DAC combination. This is one more flavor which is available. So OBA is available in two flavors. OBA is available in two flavors. One flavor is called as what? This one with a combination of OBA11G plus ODI. One more combination OBA11G plus Informatica plus DAC. DAC is not at all required for this combination. However, DAC also to be useful if you want to execute ODA components. If you want to execute it, they introduced in ODA DAC 11G. In DAC 11G, they introduced ODA things also. We can execute it. ODA plugin also they introduced in the DAC. But really, in OBA, we are not going to use the DAC. Now, OBA 11G, OOB work not available with what version? ODA 12C. ODA 12C also almost it is 2 years. Old. Though we don't have the OOB work, out of box work with the flavor of ODI 12C, it is not available. With the flavor of ODI 12C, it is not available. Now, OBA 11G works only with 64-bit operating system. 32-bit operating systems, it is not going to work. And it has a number of limitations. I mean to say limitation in the sense, we have to work with the enterprise edition only. We have to install with the Windows Server 2008 or Windows Server 2003 only. That too 64 bits. It won't work with the Windows 7 or Windows 8 or Windows XP. This kind of things won't work. You have to go for the server machines or Linux, Unix, this kind of categories you have to go. That too 64 bits as of now. 64 bits. Now, the versions available are OBIA 11.1.1.7.0, 7.1, 8.1, 9.0, 9.1, 9.2. These all versions are available. Okay, most of the companies as of now we are using 8.1 is the version what we are using it. 9.1, 9.2, these all things are came just hardly 4 or 5 months of old. But There is no major changes, don't worry. Okay, one of the analytics available at HR analytics means one or two bugs are available, those two bugs are removed, that's it. Or one or two new reports may be introduced. Apart from that one, there is no major changes. The way you works will not change. The way you works will not change. Right. A part of the OBA 11G installation will get mainly three components. If I go for the OBA installation, we are going to get three components. One is called as BAACM. BAACM, Business Intelligence Application Configuration Manager. Business Intelligence Application Configuration Manager. So if you want, I can open and I can show that one. Let us say you go to the browser. If you go to the browser, see here I installed OBA at the time of OBA. Whatever URLs I got, those all URLs I saved here. If you go for the BA apps, what version I installed? 11.1.1.8.1. So this is what the BAACM URL. And this is a URL for the FSM, Functional Setup Manager. And this is Oracle Data Integrator Console. Learning about these three things perfectly is called as OBA. Apart from that one, predefined work. What are the reports are there? What are the dashboards are there? What are the dimension tables are there? What are the fact tables are there? How they are related? Which table data is going where? Those are things we have to learn about it. Okay. Now let us go and try to open one component that is called as BAACM component. What is this? BAACM component. Now shortly we are going to get the BAACM component. This is called as what is this one? Oracle BA Application Configuration Manager. We are going to handle this is the main component I can say. Actually. Other two components are there, right? Functional Setup Manager and console. Those two things also can be accessible. Those two things also can be accessible from this component. Through BAACM component, what you can access? Functional Setup Manager as well as ODA console. Both the things can be accessible from the BAACM. That's what I am saying as BAACM is the main one. Suppose if you go and see here, I have one option. That option is called as here, perform what? Functional configurations. Perform functional configurations. If I open this one in new tab, we are going to get one window. Whatever window we are getting here, that is called as Functional Setup Manager. Functional Setup Manager. We are going to get one window shortly. We are going to get one window shortly. Let it open. And one more thing is available here. What is this one? Manage load plans is available, right? If you go for manage load plans, then we are going to get here load plans window. We are going to get it. From there, we can access our ODA console. We can access. For example, this is available. Okay, I want to see what is there inside this one. What is there inside this one? I want to see. If I click on this one, we are going to get one window. That window is known as. If I click on this one window, we are going to get it. It's trying to open. Right. It is showing here load plan details. Then it is trying to open here one component. That component is known as. What is component? Oracle Data Integrator Console. If you want to open fresh page, you need to type the URL. That URL is http, then our computer name RRITEC, and the port number it is going to use. The port number is 155.15001/ODI console. Then we are going to get here ODI console window. We are going to get it. This is a dedicated window also you can open. So what I am trying to say is through your BAACM component, configuration manager component, we can access what? FSM as well as ODI. Even if we want to use independently also, we can go and we can open independently, we can open. To open independently, this is what the URLs which are available. So these are the three components what you are going to get with the installation of OBA. With the installation of OBA, extra components what you are getting. One is configuration manager. Second is what? Setup manager. Third is what? Oracle Data Integrator Console. These are the things what you are going to get it. These are the things what you are going to get it. Okay, that's what the meaning of this point here. As part of the OBA 11G installation, we'll get mainly three components: BA ACM and FSM Functional Setup Manager. Next is what? ODA Console. These are the three things what you are going to get it. Perfect. Next one, ODA 11G architecture. I want to understand how this architecture is going on. How this architecture is going on. If you see the architecture, let us say, let me make this diagram somewhat bigger. Okay, the first tier is available. The first tier is called as client tier. That means exactly where we are working. Where we are working, that we are going to see here. For example, I am going to work with what? Configuration manager. Just now I opened that one, right? BA ACM. I'm going to use BA ACM configuration manager. Second component is what? Functional setup manager. Okay, next what is available? ODA console. These three things are came with the installation of OBA. Okay, this is available in the client tier. And also, you people are going to work with what? ODA Studio. It is came as part of which installation? ODA installation. And as part of the ODA installation only, ODA SDK also came. And we are going to get here BI administration tool. It is came as part of which installation? OBA EE installation. These all things together we are saying as what tier? Client tier. So I can say as a developer of OBA, sometimes I may be working with the OBA components like administration tool or analytics portal, those all things. Sometimes I may be working with the ODA Studio. Sometimes I may be working with the BAACM, these all things. These all things are called as for me clients. These clients are facilitating to work with respect to softwares. That tier is called as client tier. That tier is called as client tier. Okay, that is clear. Next one, if you go and observe here, we have here application server host. What is the meaning of that one? What is the meaning of that one? Okay, if you go and see the application server host, Oracle instance, system components, presentation services, cluster controller, BA server, Java host, scheduler, these all things. I can say these all things as part of which installation we got it. OBAW, OPMN, Oracle Process Management Network, those all things are came as part of which installation? OBAW installation it came. And this OBAW installation, whatever available, it's part of which domain? That's what Oracle BA domain it is part of. And you can go and observe here, two domains are available. What are the two domains? One is WebLogic domain. Second is Oracle BA domain. Oracle BA domain. If you go and see the WebLogic domain, under WebLogic domain, we have here one server. That server is admin server. Under admin server, two things are controlled. One is called as enterprise manager. Second is console. If you go and open, let us say, console page. If you go and open, let us say, console page. This console page is called as WebLogic server administration page. Under WebLogic server administration page, if you go and observe the servers, environment is available. Under that one, if you go and observe the servers, let us say I am going for the servers. Under the environment, we are going for servers. There you can observe one of the server is available. What is the server? Admin server. This admin server controls two components. One is called as enterprise manager. Second is called as console. These two components will be totally, and remember here, console is different, ODA console is different. Two consoles are there, don't confuse here. Normally if I say console means it is what? WebLogic console. If I say ODA console means something to related with the ODA load plans, generating, status observation, those all things will come into the picture. Console is different. ODI console is different. Even one more point I want to add. Some people used to work with a standalone ODI. Standalone ODI. That means what? BA apps will not be there over there. OBI may not be over there. Only standalone ODI. Those guys also can create the console. Those guys also can configure what? Console. That also called as ODI console only. That means what I'm trying to say is there is a possibility you may have 3 consoles also sometimes. But mostly in BA apps environment, 2 only available. If you want, you can configure. That's what I mean to say. Suppose first I install the OBIW, then I install the ODI. At the time of installation of ODI only, we have one option that is called as ODI console. If I select that option, if I move forward, then I'm going to get what? Standalone ODI console also I'm going to get it. Getting my point? But really are doing the BA apps installation. We won't select what? ODI standalone console, we won't select it. We'll go for ODI console only, we'll go for it. Okay. Time being, we have one server. That server is called as admin server that contains what? Enterprise manager and console. If you go and observe here in the diagram, I am seeing under admin server, enterprise manager and admin console, 2 things we are seeing it. Next is available here, managed servers. BA server 1. BA server 1 is nothing but this is what called as BA server 1. BA server 1. Even whenever you are start BA services you are doing, right? Whenever you are clicking on the all programs, start BA services, it is going to start only 2 things. One is called as WebLogic server, admin server. Second is called as Oracle BA server. These are the 2 things only it is going to start. Of course, in live, we are going to include this ODI server also into start BA services. So that if I start the BA service, what will happen? 3 things will be started. Including is nothing much of the corresponding XML code is available that we have to add at the end. That's it. It is very easy task. Don't worry. Now, if you go for the BA server 1, if I start this BA server 1, what are the things are available? Let us go and try to observe here. Under BA server 1, what is available? Analytics. Next what? Beautiful. What is this? Config manager. Whatever config manager is available, this one. That means even your ODI server 1, this one is not started also. I can open what? BAACM I can open, FSM I can open. But what I cannot open? ODI console. 3 components I said initially, right? One is what? BAACM, FSM, ODI console. Out of these 3 things, 2 are hosted under where? Under BA server 1. If BA server 1 is started, then I can open these 2 things. But if I want to open the ODI console, then you must start what server? ODI server 1 you have to start it. Okay, you people understand here, these 2 things are available under the BA server 1, it is available. Next one, if you go and see here load plan generator. Load plan generator, this is one small plugin. It is a small plugin that also available under the BA server 1 control. If you go for the ODI Studio, basically, if you go for the ODI Studio, it's trying to open. Right. If you go for here ODI, then bottom we are seeing here, what is this one? Oracle BI load plan generator. With standalone ODI, we won't get this one. With standalone ODI, we won't get this component. They designed one small plugin. It is a small zip file only, actually, strictly speaking. That zip file you have to copy into one particular location. At the time of installation, you come to understand where to copy and what to copy. This part also managed by which server? Which server? Oracle BA server 1. Now ATG Lite, ODI SDK, these things are also control of this guy. Now come to the point here. As part of this ODI SDK, ODI agent, ODI console, also control of what? ODI server one. It is a shared component. Some of things are available here, some of things are available over there, shared component. Now, total how many servers are available in the BA apps platform? 3 servers. What are those 3? Admin server, BA server, ODA server 1. If you want to work with the BA apps, these 3 things you have to start. Successfully with all the components you want to work means you have to make sure all the things are running in our environment or not. In my case, all are running. That is the reason only I was able to open ODA console. ODA console port number is what? 15001 I given. Why I given 15001? Because that is using port number is what? 15001. I given BAACM port number is what? 9704 because it is running using 9704 port number. Normal enterprise manager I given port number as what? 7001 because it is running using 7001 port number. Even at the time of installation, you do have the option to change the port numbers. But normally we used to select here auto port configuration we are going to select. If you select that one, these are the by default ports we are going to get it. Getting my point? Okay. That's what the ODA server one. These are the 4 things whatever available. These applications, these are the servers. These 3 servers are available. Next level. We have here one thing that is called as what? Node manager. What exactly node manager job here? What exactly node manager job here? For example, I am selecting here control tab. In the control tab, I am selecting, let us say, ODA server 1. Then I am going for here shutdown. Then I am saying as for shutdown, I am saying. Then we are going to get here one window shortly. Then you have selected the following server, immediately shut down, press S to continue. The moment you click on yes, then what will happen? If you click on yes, what is saying? A request has been sent to immediately to the shutdown the selected servers. How it is sent it actually? I want to show here node manager, but I am not able to show it because I selected force shutdown, right? I have to select the suspend. Then I can show the option called as what? Node manager. Anyhow, these all things are controlled using what? Node manager. Use this page to change the state of the servers in WebLogic server domain. Control operations and manage servers requires starting what? Node manager. The communications among these 3 servers and within the server components also happening using what? Node manager. Node manager will be installed at the time of installation of your WebLogic server. If you go and observe here, WebLogic, Oracle WebLogic, then go for here WebLogic server, then tools. In the tools, what is available here? Node manager is available. That node manager is useful to communicate among servers. Okay, anyhow. Now, next one. Here we have the application schema, then source OLTP database host. So source OLTP may be anything, EBS corresponding or PeopleSoft corresponding, something corresponding. Application schema means what? If I install the Oracle apps, Oracle apps is a application. That application corresponding backend, so many tables are coming or not? Thousands of tables will come over there. Thousands of tables will be coming over there. Those all things are called as at present our OLTP database. The OLTP may be, as of now, OBIA supports. What are the OLTPs? Application OLTPs. One is PeopleSoft. Second is EBS. Third is JD Edwards. Then next is what? Sibel. Though he is saying as I am also going to support rest of all things by using what? Universal adapter. But number of projects are executing in the universal adapter I can count on fingertips. Okay, all the projects will be going on These environments only. Mainly with EBS. Mainly with EBS. Most of the projects are available with the combination of EBS only. It is available. Okay, these are the source systems. Now, let us go and try to understand next one. Here, this is Oracle Business Analytics Warehouse Database Host. What exactly there inside this one? Oracle BI applications DW schema. That means it may be fact tables, dimension tables, aggregate tables, staging tables, everything will be available here only. Okay, and some process oriented things also may be available. This is a one database, and this is repositories database host. If I want to install the ODI or I install the ODI, it has to run successfully, means I require here ODI repositories. One is what? Master and work repository. Similarly, if I want to work with the OBIWE, I require what? BA platform and MDS schemas I require. Similarly, if I want to work with the Oracle BA applications, we require one repository that is called as what? OBIAC. BACOM, it is available on thing. If you want, I can show that one. Let us say, if you go for the OBIA corresponding schema, yeah, this one. OBIA COMP. Components. COMP is the right, up to that part only they taken. Component. COMP stands for components. Oracle BA application components. Totally here 3 repositories are there. One is related to the ODI, one is related to the, two is related to the OBAWE, this is related to the OBAE. With the installation of respective softwares, you are going to get these all things. And also to write and read the data, we have one more schema with OBAE that is called as Oracle BA applications components input and output, which is mainly driving parameter of all reading and writing the data. Input and output. If you go and see the ODI connections, this is what it is available over there. I'll show you down the line. Right, this is what overall architecture components whatever available. More or less this is what available. So this is nothing but what are the 3 softwares combination? OBAWE plus ODI plus OBAE. On top of OBAWE ODI, we are going to install OBAE. These 2 things has no limitations. I mean, no dependencies. OBAWE can be installed first, or ODI can be installed first. Anything you can do it, no problem. But OBAE should be after these 2 things. After these 2 things, you have to do it. Okay. Now, let us go for next one. Any questions in the architecture? That architecture explanation only below it is available. Components deployed into manager server, BA server 1. Okay, from here I will take it tomorrow. Let me go with some specific questions what you have in your mind. Yes, sir. Please go with your questions. As part of the demo, that's what I want to discuss today. Okay, very good question. System hardware requirements. See here, if you want to install this, means we need here one application database we require. Application database means maybe EBS corresponding or okay PSFT corresponding or JD Edwards corresponding or civil corresponding. Generally in our live means we are going to install these all things in CPU1. It is not available in our control, it is available where some other CPU it is available. Even in my case also, I installed in different PC only I installed. I configured EBS, I configured what? EBS I configured. If you go and see EBS I configured, I am trying to access that one using my system. So if you see here, C drive, app, administrator, product, 11.2.0, DB home 1, then I am trying to take here network, then admin, then TNS names files. What are the two things are available here? One of the computer name is what? Apps. Other computer name is what? RRA Tech. I am going to use this as a your OLTP. This one you are going to use as a your data warehouse. For you, you don't want application actually, strictly speaking. Application backend whatever tables you want, that tables you want it. However, it's not possible to install only tables. There is a limitation. In the EBS, one moment, I'll come to that point, Rajesh. One moment. If you go for EBS side, we cannot install, unfortunately, only database. Vision database only I want it, I cannot install it. Somehow, or maybe some process may be available, but I may not be aware of it at this point of time. Okay, how I did is, I installed entire EBS. It came with the Vision database. But Vision database size itself is 250 GB. But it's only Vision database size. And application, those all things will become around 300. That's a different story. 250 GB. And this one perfectly, if I want to run, means minimum 4 GB is required. Recommended is 8 GB. Oracle apps also perfectly has to run is minimum is 4 GB. Then recommended is what? 4 GB RAM. And then minimum 300 size hard disk is required. 300 GB. 300 GB. Hard disk is required. Now come to the next one. There is a OLTP story. What is available here? If you do this one, what you are going to get it? OLTP database, you are going to get it. Generally, in our training rooms, OLTP database we can use only. Vision database you can use it. That is called as VIS. Generally, in our training room, or customer data we cannot get it, right? Can you get it? No. So only Vision data only you can use it. Come to the second point. Okay, OLTP is ready. Next, what you have to do? OBI, ODI, OBIE. These are all things we want in our training room. Yes, you can go and you can install the CPU too. But actual scenario is OBI, OBIA. You may be installing in one CPU. ODI we are going to install in a separate CPU to share the performance load otherwise. But in training room, we can go and you can install OBIWE plus ODI plus OBIA. You can install in the same CPU. You can install it. Coming to this one, of course, here we are going to install one more thing that is called as what? Oracle database. That is for our data warehouse. Oracle Business Analytics Warehouse. Okay, these all things are going to install in one CPU. This is called as CPU2. CPU2. The minimum recommended RAM is here. 8 GB of the RAM is recommended. Okay. Then hard disk is as small as possible also is okay. But make sure at least it is available 100 GB. The database itself is going to take for this also. We have the OBAW database, right? Okay, the database itself it is going to take nearly 30 GB the database. In my case, if you see here, how much it is there? How much it is there? It is nearly 100 GB it is there. Of course, I am keep on working on one, right? Okay, if you go to the C drive, then let us go to the app administrator Aura data. This is what our main file. What is the size? 722.2 GB. Only that file. if I combine remaining all things, nearly 80 will come. But in your case, it is not required that much. I already loaded the data also, right? Already I loaded the finance data as well as HR data I loaded. That's why it is becoming like this bulky. But initial time you require 50 or 40 also, it is okay. But minimum make sure it is available 150 like that, it is available. Anyhow, nowadays everyone is having 500 GB hard disk, right? So that may not be a big issue. So make sure it is minimum is what? 150 hard disk is available. That is the minimum requirement. And coming to this one, sir, I need 2 CPUs for this one. Then if you available, that is the best. If not, everything in single CPU. Everything in single CPU you want to do it. Everything in single CPU if you want to do it. 16 GB RAM minimum. 16 GB RAM minimum. And if possible, get it as 1 TB hard disk. That is the minimum. So that it will work. In my case, I followed first method. I have here 2 CPUs. Through network, I am going to access that one. In my case, I followed first method. Even live also, I are going to follow first method only, not a second method. Someone having, let us say, more 32 GB RAM is available, let us say. 32 GB RAM is available. Then I have here beautiful 2 VMs are available. One VM is corresponding to the Oracle Labs. One VM is corresponding to the OVA. 2 VMs are available. You can deploy it. You need not install anything. You can deploy it and you can communicate one to other. But inside the OS again it has to run, right? That is the reason we require more RAM is required. Okay. Anyhow, this is ruled out. Most of the people will not have it. Okay. This itself is a bit difficult to get in the market at this point of time. Okay. Market means it's available in the shops, but not in our pockets. Right. Come to the point here. This is what the hardware requirements. Any other questions? How you can practice after classes? Very good question, Rajesh. How you can practice? How you can practice after classes? Right. Number one. Use my remote server. It has communication with the system I said Oracle Labs, right? It has communication. You can ping, you can go and you can use this system, and my remote server itself has these all softwares. Getting my point? Whatever remote server IP address I am giving, that has these all softwares, and through that system I can communicate what? This one I can communicate. So that's what the one solution at this point of time what I have it. Or else you get this one, we'll try to install it. Okay, you get this one, we'll try to install it. That is what how you can practice using remote server. As of now, only one option is available. Okay, any other questions? Okay, that is a good question again. What analytics I am going to cover? Analytics will be covered. What analytics will be covered? See, installation wise or configuration wise, mostly it's same. Any module you are taking, all are same. If you do the installation, you are going to get all the things. Configuration also are going to get all the things. Okay, I am going to cover here. I cannot cover all the modules. I can cover only 2 things. Finance and HR only I can cover. But even though I covered these 2 things, you will have the capability to explore rest of things. Even I need not cover HR also. If I cover only finance, rest of all things you are able to explore it. Or if I cover HR also, rest of all things same process. One analytics will land it, Remaining analytics will be same dot to dot process. Same steps will be there. No deviation. Only one or two steps. Application related domain values configuration. Domain values configuration maybe changes. Remaining all things will be same. Right. Any other questions? Oracle database? Uh-huh. Exactly. Whatever Oracle database, OBAW I said, right? In that one, all the analytics are available. See here in my case, if you go to this, what the OBAW I configured already. If you go and see your tables, how many tables you have, in this one? Select, count, star, from, TAB. Then you can see here, these many tables are available. All analytics corresponding tables. If you expand here, you can see some of the tables are related to the HRs, finance, what else not there? Almost all. This is absence, means what? What table it is? HR table. And if you go and see bottom, AP means which table? The finance model. And if you go and see here, bottom, we are going to see here, customer related. The customer means what? CRM related. Okay. Let's sales or whatever it is. It's commonly it's available for multiple things. So all the things are available here. And even I loaded some of the things I loaded here. That is the reason if you go and see finance and HR I loaded, I said, right? Suppose if you go for absence event dimension, that is the first one, it is available here. Let us go and see the data. We have the data also available. So with this help of this data, we can see the reports and we can analyze how they developed the report, how to customize the report. They added one extra column, how to do that one. Those all things we can do it. Okay. Right. Next. So question is what? In OBAW database, all tables are available. In OBAW database, all tables are available. That's what I want to confirm. But I loaded data only corresponding to HR and finance at this point of time. Okay. Right. Any other questions? Functional. There is no concept of technical and functional here. Okay, only technical. Technical functional really it is available in the Oracle Labs side. EBS side we have that one. But here there is no that kind of rules. Everything is technical only. Right. Exactly. No. Question is what he trying to ask is already he has the laptop OBAW and ODA is available. I can go and I can install OBA alone on top of this one. That's how it is available. That's how you have to install it. OBAW software is different. ODA software is different. OBA software is different. If I install OBA, I won't get OBAW ODA. OBA means OBA only are going to get it. OBA to install the free requests are OBAW and ODA should be already installed. Those all versions, those all things I am going to explain tomorrow's class. You are very hurry, then what you can do is you can go for my website. You are very hurry, you can go to my website and you can go and you can observe here. One of the link is available that is called as OBA installation. These are the sequence of steps you have to perform to complete your OBA installation. One is called as loopback adapter, database installation, OBAW RCU, OBAW 11g installation, upgrading the WebLogic server, ODA 11g installation, OBA RCU, OBA installation, OBA patch updates, then configuration. These all things you have to do it. Okay, if you do all these 10 steps, see here, your question answer is came here. We are installing what? OBA on top of this one. Same order you have to do it, sir. Sequence also same order you have to do it. loading flat files into, what is the meaning? See, flat files to data warehouse loading, maybe that's where universal adapter. That's where universal adapter. I said right. Flat files. See here. So many flat files are going to load it. In fact, if you go and see here OBA, let us say if I go for in previous batch, one of the batch I did that one. If you go for ODI, Oracle ODI 1, then ODI Oracle DI, ETL folder is available. In the ETL folder, I am going to keep so many data files. Data files corresponding to, let us say, SRC files. Let us say corresponding to EBS 1213. These are the some domain files are available. These are all files we used to load it. These files are going to get main files here available. Something called as segment configuration is one of the main file. Account codes is a group account codes is one of the main file. Okay, these all things we are getting flat files only that we are going to load into the data warehouse. Of course, this one we are going to decide by EBS people and OBW people sit together and we have to decide it. Okay, not together also I can say 90% is those guys, 10% is we are. Okay, but we are going to guide but what I want for my ODI system, what I want the source. What are the columns I want it, what exactly. Those things I am going to explain. That guy is going to get that for me. Anything else? Any other questions? Any other questions? No? You are clear? So whatever I am going to teach, most of the things are I documented here. Most of the things are I documented here. However, coming to the classes, how I am going to teach the classes? It's not regular class. Okay, alternate days I am going to teach the class. I have some other work to do it also. That is the reason I'm going for alternatively I am going. One day I'll do the class, but other day you have to come here. You have to come here and I'll ask you to do the lab. This is OBA is something nothing to do with explanation, sir. Explanation is whatever you have the knowledge, I too have the same knowledge. No doubt in that. Only thing is I saw one time how it is how to play and how to see it. Because those all work I didn't develop, you didn't develop. What is available where? I know that. That's it. That I am going to explain it. How to use that one, you have to practice it. So one day lecture is going to happen. One day lab is going to happen. You have to come here. I'll provide the access to all the missions. Apps, Oracle apps I said, right? Oracle apps access available to all the missions. Just browse it. All the help documents also I downloaded. It is readily available. Most of the things we are going to learn from the Oracle help documents only. That is the best material. Whatever I am providing the material, these all things are just, I can say, 1% or 2% of the Oracle material. Whatever I regularly we used to do the steps, those steps we may be maintained over there. But best material is always what? Oracle material only, best material. Those all guides I kept here. What are product guides are available, what are the reports are there, and what are the data lineage is available, how the source column to data column, how it is available, and metrics guide, what are the different metrics are available, how to calculate those things, and Oracle help documents, installation guide, configuration guide, ETL guide, those all guides are available. Then we have here some miscellaneous things also I kept here. Miscellaneous means how to make the system high availability system, something that kind of things are available. That means clusters how to configure, and also apart from this one, lab data, some lab data I kept here to do the customizations. Okay, one extra dimension table I want to add, extra fact table I want to add. In existing table, one column I have to add it. How I can do that one, those things we are going to do it here. Then this is what the different PPTs we got it. Okay, this is directly I think Oracle work only. We didn't modify it also. You can use as a reference. You can use as a reference. Classroom notes is the only one thing which really I developed it. You're getting my point? This classroom notes is the only one thing. With my hand, I typed and I maintained that one for our quick understanding purpose. That will give you one entire flow. Installation is the one blog which is I developed, and this notes is the what are the headings are available. Those all headings I developed here. Architecture, installation, configuration, BASM explanation, how to create the managed load plans, how to trim the RPD, load the RPD, understanding the HR analytics, financial analytics, OBW customizations, category 1, category 2, those all things will be there. Okay, this is what I am going to cover. Am I clear? So please register immediately if you want it. Then tomorrow we are going to do the things. Tomorrow means again what? Day after tomorrow, or tomorrow we'll keep the class because nothing lab is required right today. Today class is not required any lab. So tomorrow we have the class. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to show some installation steps. Those all things I'm going to show it. Then we'll take the alternate day. Am I clear? Am I clear? Thank you. But daily you have to come here. Class will be alternative days. Sorry. 20 classes are required. 20 classes are required. Okay, am I clear? Any questions? Tomorrow we'll meet same time. Thank you. Bye bye.